God keeps his promises. There are 3 points to remember. 1, God does not lie. A lot of people, including myself, we've been betrayed, we've been hurt, we've been heartbroken, and sometimes we even tend to blame those things on God out of a lack of understanding. So therefore, we have trust issues, and we tend to question if God's going to bring to pass the things that he has shared with us. Here's the good news. God is not a liar, and he is not fickle. Please understand that every yes, every no, and every wait or be still, God has a purpose behind it all. Behind that purpose is love, and also that he is doing what is best for you. He always has your best interest at heart. He's not a liar. He's not going to play with your heart. He's not going to play games with you. God is love. God is love. A resounding yes. The promises that God has promised you, they are going to come to pass, but you have to wait for God's perfect timing, okay? Point 2, God's words never return to him void, okay? That means that when God speaks, those words, they are alive, they are living, and they're going to perform exactly what God wants them to perform. They're going to do exactly what God sets them out to do, and they're not going to return to him empty. He's going to make sure that it happens. But please, 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 please remember this, that if other people are involved in your promises, he has to make sure that everything and everyone falls into place appropriately, prepared, ready, and in the perfect timing. Please hear this. You never want anything outside of God's will or outside of God's timing. He wants everything to be right for you. That's how much he loves you. That's how much he loves you. He wants to prepare you first. And if there's anyone else involved, say if you're waiting on a spouse, he wants to make sure that that man or that woman is ready for you. Just know that whatever he is doing is always for your best interest. And if somebody else is involved, their best interest as well. Please remember that life is never all about me. So his words are not going to return to him void. We just have to wait on God's perfect timing and for his perfect alignment of all things and people involved. Point 3, God watches over his words to make sure that they come to pass. No evil being, no person can stop what God has said is so. God's going to work everything out for your good. The happy times, the not so happy times, the delays, the interferences. There is nothing in existence and no one in existence that's more powerful than God. He's going to block certain things. He's going to allow certain things. He's going to line things up the way they need to be lined up to make sure that they come to pass. He will make sure that every single thing that he has promised you in this life, that it all comes to pass. Trust in God's love for you, okay? God keeps his promises.